Work smart, not hard. Masters the art of doing more in less time. Follow the 80-20 principle for the perfect work-life balance. These are just some of the tips being given to us to lead a well-rounded life. There is pressure to excel at work, to meet our health and fitness goals, to spend time with our friends and family. But where is the time? Do you feel pulled in different directions? Well, you're not alone. So today, we suggest you try out the 80-20 principle. You can apply this to your work demands, to your fitness routine, and even to your relationships. All this according to experts. Let's now explore.
Wake up, eat healthy, get your daily steps in, ace all those meetings, Zoom calls, team meetings, Excel sheets, and even those morale-boosting team meetings. Don't forget about your personal life. Your family deserves only the best, as does that new relationship. Even your pet requires your love and devotion. It's bedtime and you're knackered. Well, you're not alone. Working professionals, millennials and even Gen Z are now struggling to strike the perfect work-life balance. Hyperproductivity is the new normal and early burnout is inevitable. How about you 80-20 your life? If you're thinking we're talking about a mathematical equation, you're absolutely right. In 1906, an Italian economist named Vilfredo Pareto noticed that every year 20% of the pea plants in his garden produce around 80% of the peas. And so, he called this the Pareto principle, which is today referred to as the 80-20 principle. This equation has become the standard practice advised to make the most of each day. The 80-20 principle states that 80% of the output or results will come from just 20% of the input or efforts. Hang on, this doesn't mean you only give 20% of your efforts to your tasks. This popular management principle focuses on efficiency rather than long hours of arduous work. Here are some examples. Some companies find that 20% of repeating customers brought in 80% of their sales, so they focus on targeting them. In terms of efficiency, businesses often find that 20% of their employees create 80% of their value, so they invest in them more. So if you're struggling to be more efficient at work, focus on 20% of your most important goals of the day, which provide 80% of the best results. This rule also applies to your fitness aspiration. Your favorite fitness guru, celebrity, nutritionists, they're all big fans of the 80-20 principle of eating and working out. The equation reverses itself in this scenario, however, because you have to stay on track 80% of the time, eat clean and whole foods, exercise, and the other 20% of the time you can indulge in your favorite foods. From Miranda Kerr to Jessica Alba, many celebs swear by the 80-20 approach to a healthier lifestyle. And let's not forget about the 80-20 principle in our outlook to life. You don't need an agony aunt or self-proclaimed relationship expert to tell you this. But if you try and see the good in the long run, you'll be happier. Don't lower your expectations or ambitions. We're not saying that. Just focus on the 80% that's good, according to you, and try and move past the 20% that's not so good. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.